So is Kaspa getting ready to do the biggest pump we have ever seen? I mean, a crypto whale opened up a $276 million 40x long Bitcoin position on Hyperliquid. So does this whale know something that we don't? That is a question. Also, there's something else, some other on-chain activity that I want you guys to check out. But make sure you guys watch the video all the way through. You definitely don't want to miss anything. Also remember though that nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong. So make sure you guys do your own research. Now, before I get into the video, for anyone that's looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. It requires no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage like that whale, you get to use up to 500x leverage, but enter that leverage position at your own risk. All right. But getting into the video here. So if we check out the fear and greed index, we can see that the fear and greed index continues to go up. We are currently sitting at a 74 greed. Yesterday, we're sitting at 70. And the last couple days in the markets were red, but yet the fear and greed index continues to climb, which I find to be very interesting. Also, I want you guys to check out the crypto bubbles here, and we can see that every coin, with the exception of looks like two, but most of these coins are green today. It is a absolutely fantastic day. A whale opens up a massive long position on Bitcoin, 276 million out of 40x, and then the very next day, the market is green. You got to think. Does he know something that we don't? But continuing in this article a little bit, according to on-chain data, the trade kicked off at a price of 103,129 with a tight liquidation point at 95,000. So if Bitcoin falls to 95,000, this person gets liquidated. As it says right here, that means if Bitcoin's price drops just a bit, the whole bet could be wiped out. The trade includes 2,670 Bitcoin, making it one of the biggest bets on chain right now. So very interesting stuff there. The whale probably does know something that we don't. It typically goes like that. But not only the whale. Now, I'm going to get into Kaspa's price in just a second, but I want you guys to also check this out. And this was from 13 hours ago. So a wallet ending in WTF just added 11.6 million Kaspa coins today, instantly becoming my favorite wallet, according to this tweet right here. And you can check out this right here. So this costed them over $21,000. So very cool stuff. We see this time and time again. People just continue to accumulate Kaspa. The best time to have been accumulating Kaspa was obviously at 5 cents. And right now Kaspa is sitting over 11 cents. I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. But yeah, 5 cents would have been a golden opportunity to accumulate Kaspa. But anything under 10 cents, I don't think you can really go wrong with. I mean, the market cap is low enough where if it does reach, if Kaspa does reach in the future, where I personally think it's going to reach, these levels right now is just pennies. Again, it's just my own personal opinion. Now, if we come over here to CoinMarketCap, this person says Kaspa is the safe haven. Maybe. 2008 financial crisis is echoing. Again, Kaspa prepares you for the worst to come. Do you guys believe that? Let me know in the comment section down below. How bullish are you really on Kaspa? Is it the safe haven? I'm curious about that one as well. And I'm also curious, have any of you been accumulating Kaspa recently? Like, yes, even though the best time was at 5 cents, because that's where it was at the bottom of the charts, where I've made many videos, during the downtime in the market showing the best time to buy Kaspa and all that type of stuff. But if you didn't buy Kaspa at 5 cents, have you been accumulating around the 10-cent area? Also, let me know down below. All right. But we can see that Kaspa right now is sitting at 11 cents, so 0.1146. On the day, it's pretty flat. It's not even up a percent. It's up like 0.92%. So it's very flat on the day. Same with the volume. The volume hasn't really done anything in the last 24 hours, 90 million volume, and the market cap is exactly 3 billion, right? So market cap not going anywhere right now, but that is okay. We are currently in a low volume weekend, so I don't really expect much movement. All depends on what's going to happen on Monday when the markets open up and all that type of stuff, right? like the stock markets and like the ETFs, all that type of stuff open up, we're going to see how the crypto market is going to perform. But right now, low volume weekend, and we're just chilling. It's better to be green than red. So regardless, even though we're flat in the last 24 hours, I am okay with that, especially since the last couple days have been red for most of the markets, right? But yeah, Kaspa continues to do its thing. If we pull up the indicator here, we can see in the 4-hour time frame, a buy zone was fired on May 18th, which is actually today. So that's kind of interesting. So the last buy zone that was fired on Kaspa was actually a while back. This was April 30th. And look what happened since the last buy zone. So the last buy zone was when Kaspa was sitting at 8 cents. And then Kaspa went all the way up to 13 cents. So if you're a swing trader, if you were planning to just swing trade Kaspa at that point, you'd have made some pretty decent returns. By the way, you can find this indicator down below. It's called Trade Assist. Let you know when it's a good time to buy and sell crypto and when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening. But we can see that we are still in this bullish momentum here on the 4-hour time frame, and things are looking pretty good. Matter of fact, if I remove this indicator for a second, Kaspa actually bounced off of a support level. So you guys hear me say how the way that it works is previous resistance tend to act as a new support level, and the new support level for Kaspa is somewhere around like 10.7.107, and that's where it topped out, because Kaspa topped out there at on April 25th before going down, entered a bullish momentum and a buy signal, and started to make its way back up. And recently, so May 18th, which is actually today, we can see that Kaspa retested those levels. Now, if you guys have been watching my Kaspa videos, I did say how I did believe that Kaspa could potentially retest these levels and already actually have them circled in well ahead of time. And yeah, Kaspa came down, retested these levels, bounced back up, but it's a matter of what's going to happen from here. As long as the market continues to move in the right direction, which it seems to be, because Bitcoin is actually sitting at 105,000 right now, sitting above this pattern that I drew in a long time ago, and it retested the top of this right here. Where did it be? Bitcoin bounced at 101,000. So that is definitely a great sign. As long as Bitcoin remain above 101,000, Kaspa and all these altcoins are moving in the right direction here. All right. But again, nothing is financial advice. Anything can happen at the end of the day. Make sure you guys invest safe. Let's check out the daily time frame here and see how things are looking for Kaspa. Let's check it out. So it actually looks like, yep, Kaspa is just making higher highs. When you take a look here at the charts on the daily time frame, Kaspa just continues to make its way up. So in my personal opinion, we are just getting started. And to answer whether I think Kaspa is about to go on a very parabolic run, because I am holding Kaspa long term, it doesn't really matter all that much to me if Kaspa explodes within the next week, within the next 2 weeks, within the next month. I do think it's going to explode sometime this year, 1000%, but I have all the time in the world. I am very patient, and yeah, we're going to see how things actually play out. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below, and until next time, take care.